Alright, what's up, guys? I couldn't switch the other video over, but anyway, I'm working out here on the country club, Salisbury Country Club. But anyway, that's not even beside the point. I ordered some food the other night, right, from DoorDash. Well, my food came and it was like fairly decent timing, But anyway, I got a knock on my door, pow, pow, pow. I was like, who is it? You know what I'm saying? Like who there? Well, he said, I forgot his name, but anyway, it was weird, like real low. Kind of reminds you of that Jeff shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, uh, as soon as I opened the door, he said, I just picked this order up, man. He said, I just picked it up. I got here as fast as I can. Hey, I drive fast, man. I drive fast. And I was like, okay, okay. And he said, have you ever seen that Transporters movie of Jason Statham in it? Statham? I said, yeah. He said, I drive like him. He said, I'm flying. He said, I just now picked up your order. He said, I got hit in the front. I mean, he's telling me his whole life fucking story, bro, when he's just delivering my food. Well, the front of his bumper was taped up, you know what I'm saying? He said, I got the parts for it. He said, I was hit. It was a hit and run here, and there was a hit and run there. Did it look like they the front bumpers were taped on, duct taped on. The back bumper was fucking duct tape on. And I'm not talking about nobody. Lord knows I'm not. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. But I mean, he said, I got the parts for it. He said, why should I put them on? I was like, I mean, you went through the trouble to buy them. I mean, might as well go ahead and put them on. Well, nah. This guy says, why should I put them on? He said, they're just going to hit it again. I was like, if you park, in places, well, for one, you can't just park your ride in the middle of a fucking hood. I mean, that's anywhere. Everybody knows that. Even motherfuckers live in the hood knows that. You know what I mean? Or people in the city knows that shit, But anyway, this was a trip that, I mean, it was like his ass was on a 2-day trip for meth or some shit. They just let anybody deliver your motherfucking food. So, I'm telling you, you better just watch about that shit because, I mean, they get addresses straight to your place. You know what I'm saying? They get your address, and after they deliver your food, the only thing they do is walk off and start spotting and looking. I mean, honestly, the DoorDash and the motherfucking, all this other shit is actually a big fucking flaw because I mean you're just allowing random strangers to get your address to come to your house. I mean all kinds of random strangers, and it's really never the same one. So I mean you got 10, 12 different fucking people that know where you live at if you order off of there, quite often. So I mean think about that. Then they see that you got all this fucking shit and everything, like, well, motherfucker, you tipped me $1 and you got all this. I got you. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers that deliver them food, that's the reason why they deliver them food, because they don't want to work. They want to do whatever. They want to just do something, make them a little bit of money, get them cigarettes or get their fix or whatever. I mean, honestly, I think there should be a hell of a lot more requirements put on DoorDash and fucking Uber and all this shit. Did y'all hear about that woman that left? This man pulled up at a party. He pulled up around the curve there, and he wrote down his window. He said, "Somebody, call it Uber. Somebody want an Uber?" Well, this woman says, "I will, I will." Well, she got in the ride. Little did she know, and little did her friends know, that was the last time they was ever going to see her, because and the Uber wasn't even real, man. I mean, he just pulled up, like, just decided he wanted to kill somebody one night and just fucking, that's what he done. I mean, he pretended to be an Uber driver, pulled up to this group of girls or guys or whatever and said, hey, he said, somebody order an Uber, and she was trying to get home anyway, so she was like, well, I mean, there's a ride. She was only expecting to go like 10 minutes, and even if she didn't know, even if she wasn't paying attention, I mean, she would have knew after about 15 minutes because she'd know she'd done supposed to already been dropped off. But nah, he took her to an abandoned place anyway, killed her, and then not even 20 minutes or to a couple hours later, he was posting videos and pictures with his car on YouTube or on Facebook. You know what I mean? Like going about his life like he never even met the girl or anything ever fucking took place, man. I mean, it was wild. It was fucking wild. And then there was another one that was a foster kid, and she threatened to tell, the foster parents out for what they were doing. I guess they're being mean to them, not feeding them right, locking them up in the bedroom, shit like that. Well, the foster dad had killed her. No one knew this girl was missing for over a year. I mean, over a year. No one even reported. No one even knew it. Now, there's no fucking possible way somebody can be missing a year and nobody not know it. I mean, if you don't, I mean, you're overlooked. You're pushing shit under the rug. But anyway, they didn't find this girl until like a couple months ago. And I mean, this is fucking right now. This is it'll be November here in like a couple of days of 2021, and they just recently found her, remains. And the foster dad had taken her and killed her and taken her to the China Grove. Now this right here is right where I live by. Took her to the fucking China Grove graveyard and buried her. And no one even suspected a damn thing. He took her there and buried her in the middle of the night. Nobody suspected nothing, man. Nothing. Now that's some creepy, wild shit. Or I could tell you about this other guy that, was Google and Earth, you know what I mean? He worked for the school district, so, every kid that walked home, he always Googled the Earth to see how far it was, you know what I mean? How so much time it should take and everything, you know what I mean? Safety precautions. Well, he was on there doing that, and when he did, he seen like this car figure like underneath a lake. It was like on the side of the bank kind of, but underneath, submerged. And you could see it from the top. Well, it was a family that went missing years ago. I think back in the 70s. But anyway, he looked for her and looked for her. Actually, I think it was a single woman that was found in that vehicle. And the man, she had just pulled out and left, and he looked for her and looked for her, could not find her. He looked for years and years and years, could not find her. But little did he know that she wasn't even half a mile down the road this whole time. That's fucking trippy shit. It's the reason why you always be good to people. Always treat them with respect to get your respect back. Always be nice to people, because you never know. This is the number one thing I fucking hate. I hate when somebody don't even know them, talk to them 3 or 4 times, and then they pass away or something other, and then they're like, oh, that was my best friend, man. Me and him was friends, just like when my daddy died. That's what everybody come to. People I never even fucking seen my daddy around would come up to her and say, oh, me and your daddy was good friends. We go way back, this and that and everything else. Motherfucker, you didn't care when he was alive. You wouldn't care. Why pretend to care now? I mean, when he was alive, the facts wouldn't change. Whenever he was dead, they shouldn't change. You know what I mean? I hate when people pretend to care after someone's gone. It's too late. After they're dead, it's too fucking late, guys. So, I mean, quit fucking pretending. And just, if someone's a bad guy and they die or whatever, that does not change the fact that they're a bad guy. I mean, straight up. A lot of people die. They're like bad people, and when they die, everybody's like, "Oh, that was a good dude. They done this, they done that." And then I'm sitting over here like, really, you talk shit about them when they was alive, and then the shit that they really did do. I mean, come on now. I mean, I can't stand that shit, man. Don't fucking pretend to care after they're dead. I mean, they're already gone. I mean, no one. I just can't get over that, dude. Why does people always pretend to care after the fact? It's always after the fact. After they're dead, after they're gone, after they done this, after they done that. And I mean, just all kinds of shit, man. And I honestly myself, I can't stand it. I can't stand it. That same thing has been two-faced. It's just he's not. They're not here anymore for you to talk shit to them. So they're gonna pretend like they care about you whenever in reality they don't. So that's the reason why you should know who your friends are, and then you should be prepared. Always be prepared to die. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, a lot of people might think that it sounds fucked up and stupid, but always be prepared to die. Like your life insurance, get it in order. You know what I mean? Get you beneficiaries. Who's going to be over it? You know what I mean? Plan out your own funeral. And I know it's something that you don't want to do, but I mean, when it comes to it, when it comes down to reality, it's the best thing that you could have done. You know what I mean? So whenever you die, your family has not got to worry about doing all these things, taking care of this, taking care of that, how they're going to survive, how they're going to do this. The reason why you take precautions, so whenever something does happen, you know, you can go on. But I gotta go. Sky pulled up. I gotta go. Peace, guys.